Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Verse number 31.
30, Sayadaw.
Đúng rồi.
Okay. Okay. Không sẽ
miền nào also direction á, sau sinh shit.
Like em mình là song sinh shit. You can say Russian guardian, Russian guard elephant. Russian guard, Russian guard elephant 8.
God, elephants. What does it mean?
What does it mean? These elephants guard the direction.
Protect the directions.
Yeah,
Oh,
protect
so-
the direction.
God, direction, God, elephants.
We can say protector, right?
Yeah, so maybe direction, guarding elephant.
Garden,
Guarding, yes,
garden,
yes.
Russian garden, elephant 8. So yesterday I told you, yeah, Iravato. Okay, in the Sri Lanka version, Iravano. But in my book, Iravano, not Iravato. So yes.
But in my book is also Iravato.
Iravano is common. Many people know Iravana. Iravana, okay. And then this one, Pondarica. Okay, Pondarica. Pondarica, and then Vamana, then Kumuda and Anjana. Kumuda and Anjana. So yeah, we should be careful. Kumuda Anjana. If we don't know how to say, we'll be like Kumuda, like Ojano, like this. Should be A plus A.
I think it's O plus A.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Sayadaw? It's O plus A, yes.
Yeah. Yes, like this. A plus A. No, A plus U.
No,
A
it's
plus
O
A or
plus
O plus
A.
A.
O
Yeah,
plus
it's
A.
Oh,
O.
yeah. O plus A. Oh, yes.
Yes.
O plus A. Yes, nominative. O plus A, not A plus U. Okay. Yeah, Kumuda and Anjana. Upadana, and then Saboma. Sababoma. Sababoma. And then Subadika. Subadika, these are Gaja. So Iravana, and then Pundarika, Vamana, Kumuda, Anjana, Upadana, Subadika, Sababoma, and Subadika. There are 8. They are called in Pāļi, these are Gaja. Gaja elephant. Okay, so Russian garden elephants.
So, Sayadaw,
Yeah.
like those elephants, the guardian elephants, they also stay in the Devatna, right?
Yes. 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 Kinsakas.
Stay in the Tawadinga.
Yes. According to this book. So if we write there, we will know whether they are there or not. Okay, now 31. 31. Tatarata Virulaka Virupaka. Tata. I need to open.
Tatarata mean deities also.
Tatarata. Yes. Tatarata 2. Tatarata deity. Tatarata God. Okay. Tatarata God. Deity. Deity 2. And then Virulaka. Virulaka deity also 2. And then Virupaka. Deity also 2. Okay.
So they also they protect the direction or like Nagarati.
How to say they are they stay, how to say, around the Mount Meru. No, sorry.
Jadu Maharajiga.
No, not Mount Meru, sorry. Himalaya.
Himalaya.
Yes. There are the passages in the Alanariya Sutta. In the Alanariya Sutta. So which deity out of these 4, Kuvera also. In the verse 32, there are Kuvera deity. They are also like king deity. They are also king deity. They live which king deity lives in which place, in which direction, like this. Which direction of Himalaya? Himawanta in Pāļi. Okay.
Himawanta is Meru, right, Sayadaw?
See?
They are the same, right?
Himawanta, I think it's Himalaya.
Himawanta
Well,
is translated.
Himalaya is the translation that we are using right now. But I mean, Himawanta is basically the Meru, right? The Meru mountain.
No.
No.
No, different.
Yeah.
Different.
So what do you mean? You mean in the Buddhist literature, we also have Himalaya?
Yes.
So the Himalaya is different from the Meru?
Yes, different.
So what? so Meru is like the mountain in the center of the universe, according to the Buddhist cosmology. Then where is Himalaya according to the Buddhist cosmology?
Buddhist cosmology, that's Himawanta. I think near in Tibet and India. You see, the same. Yeah, that's Himalaya. That Himalaya is in Pāḷi Himawanta.
Yes, I remember in the Sutta Nibbāna, we have one Sutta that's Himawanta, right? Himawanta Sutta, I think. It was talking the deity from the Himawanta.
So the Viru, Haka, Viru, Pakha, these are the deities in the Chatumaharajika.
Yeah, we can say. Because Chatumaharajika belongs to how to say, all deities now living around in the human world also belong to Chatumaharajika.
Yes. So they live like in the middle of the Mount Meru. That is the abode of the Chatumaharajika deities. Right? And then now you're saying that they are the deities guarding the Himalaya.
Russians, they live around the Himalaya. It's like this. I forgot the boss.
I don't think the Himalaya is a Chatumaharajika.
No, it's a season. That's why.
Because not only Chatumaharajika, not only have Himalaya, but also how to say. The lower places also, like human world, also belong to Chatumaharajika. So human world is very wide. So it says there are many Saggakaṇḍas. One Saggakaṇḍa consists of one Himawanta, also one Mount Meru. So in the Adhanariya Sutta, Purati Mena Tatarato. So Tatarata Dedikin lives in the east. Dakinina Vivilaka in the south. Okay.
So that is from the Chatumaharajika.
Chatarati Mahapala, Logapala is the same. Yeah. This is Logapala, they are also called Logapala. This is Uttra's main
So Sayadaw, what are the names of the four Chatumaharajika kings?
Chatumaharajika king?
Yes. Chatumaharajika are deities, the kings, the four regions, four directions. Those are the Mahachaturajika deities, right?
Yeah, they are, yes.
And two of them are Virunhaka and Virupakha, right?
Yes.
So see, so they live in the Mahachaturajika, which is in the middle of the Mount Meru.
Yeah, we can say so.
In the four directions. Does that mean that the Meru mountain is the same as the Himalaya?
No, I don't think that is Mount Meru is same as a Himalaya. Regarding this point, so, I read one paper that have very long argument about this.
So in fact, it is very strange though, because so you see that right now there is one theory. Well, it's not theory. You can say that's a conspiracy theory. It says that the Earth is flat. It's not like a sphere, right? So and then they said that in fact the the Mount Meru is in fact the Himalaya, right? So the South Island, the Southern Island is in India and so on, and then the Northern Islands is the USA, the American continent, right? That's what they say. So that's what they
I
no,
also read.
seriously.
I also read another one from somewhere.
Yes, how to say? It's about universe is very difficult to say, very difficult to find. So I also have read in my childhood a book, and it's been my book. According to that book, in ancient time, America is like in how to say, in down with like the nature of the characteristic of North Island, Udragu, in ancient time. It is said. And then this about the nature of the characteristics of that like America. And the next point is according to the like saying, that saying is it says, how to say, when the sun rises, three islands, how to say, we have three islands have there is light in three islands. There is the sunlight in the island. So one island is dark.
Yes.
This is in Jiravana in India. If there is 12 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock in Jiravana in India. For example, daytime in India it is nighttime, 12 o'clock. Is that? So according to that theory also, is that not America, not America. America is was considered as a North Island. Is that very difficult to say? So I have one book written by Venerable Pono, I think, Pono, Sayadaw. So it is not only from the perspective of Theravada, but also from the perspective of Mahayana also, Mahayana Buddhism also. Very thick book. Yes. I think Buddhist cosmology, and maybe I have about 2 or 3 books about this Buddhist cosmology. You can explore in my page.
No, what I mean is that because according to that theory, then the Mount Meru is the same as the Himalaya.
Yeah, Mount Meru is like belong to Churu Maharajika. Yeah. Sorry, no, Himalaya. Okay. Chatu Maharaji had at the top of sorry, Mount Meru. There is a tower inside, right?
Yes.
Tower inside. Yes, according to Abhidhānappadīpikā.
So if they really consider that theory is true, but nowadays we can use like nowadays many people climb the Himalaya mountain, right? So I don't think that is that one.
No.
Yes, because you see, according to the Dhammasangani Atthakatha, we learned, the Mount Meru, how about the height and how many yojanas? But nowadays we can measure the Himalaya mountains, the height. So it's not like that.
Right.
So no, actually Himalaya is only just in the middle of Mount Meru. You see, Mount Meru, but at the top of Churu Maharajika, I think belong to Tirumārājika region is very wide. From that, from under Dawadinsa to our human world. Maybe how to say, according to the measurement of these deity world, Deva world in Abhidhamma, we can guess.
So see, to be honest, so whenever I discuss about this, I feel very frustrated because we have like capable people, like they attain jhana and so on. In fact, they are. Then why can't they verify this? So for people, there are people that can visit the celestial worlds, so they should be able to tell this. But nobody say anything.
Huh?
You haven't heard anyone saying anything about this. Who because I assume that right now there are people with psychic powers, but they didn't say anything about this.
No. Have you read with some Vinaya stories? You read the fourth Parajika. Okay, the fourth Parajika Pāḷi, the
Like Uttama Purisa, like the 10.
yes, Udrimurasa Purisa. Okay, Udrimurasa Dhamma. So, for example, so you saw a ghost, you saw a ghost, or maybe you saw a deity. Really, you saw, but if you try to tell other people how to say might not believe you. So you might be thought you are insane, you are abnormal, like this. You see, that's also telling other people about your seeing those celestial being is useless.
No, but for example, like people
Because
like me, I would love to hear that because it's not useless. It is a way to clarify things.
So is
and
if so,
to
you
what
can read.
extent?
No, you can read the Minsen Doya's book. So the many meditators, they had experience to the Dawadinsa, to the Brahma world, and also to the Uttara Guru. So according to their explanation, the Uttara Guru is not US.
So you see, in the fourth Parachika, there are stories. Banariva Lakana and Banariva Mogalana, when they came down on the Kijaguda mountain. They saw like they saw a ghost Peter, which is being followed by other animals. So that ghost is shouting. So this saw that being, that being. But how to say, they kept silent. They kept silent because if they say they may be blamed, because other people cannot see them like they did. So, and then when they visited the Buddha, they told the Buddha. At the time, the Buddha also told, yes, I'm also seeing that that same being, but I have no other person to prove my word. So that's why the Buddha also kept silent. The Buddha declared like this. So that means, although we see, if we say, that we see something that other people cannot see, other people might not believe. And then, like this, you see, like this. So different level of concentration and wisdom and mindfulness, So
No, because to be honest, according to science, right?
yeah.
The Earth is a sphere. right? But when then according to the Buddhism, it's a plane. I'm not saying that it's a, the flat plane, but then above it is the like Chaturajika, Chatu Maharajika, and then above it is Devatain. So it looks like it's, on top of each other. But if you look at if the earth is round, so where is the Chatu Maharajika plane? It has to be above the human being. But the human being right now we know is a sphere.
Not only Chatu Maharajika is not only above human world. Human world also belong to Chatu Maharajika.
Oh, it also belong to Chatu Maharajika?
Yes. Yes. So it is how to say all deities in the human world, living in human world, for example, 3 deities, etc., also belong to Chatu Maharajika. Yeah, there is.
No. You're talking about the citizens. No, the citizen is fine. But that's why I'm talking about is the location.
Location.
Said that there is a
location.
separate plane for that.
Yeah. It's that location. Yeah. It's like deities living in the human world. It's like we can compare like citizen. For example, India. Okay, India and Myanmar. So India was colonized by British, and then like Myanmar people also like Myanmar country also like included in India, like this. Right?
And then to be honest, where is the Mount Meru? No, okay, so sure, we cannot see it. But according to the, the modern science, where is it located? I mean, I just can't imagine where is it located.
Yes, it is of course difficult to say.
Right?
Difficult to say. It says according to so I've got that's already passed away. According to that Sayadaw also very famous in Myanmar, very skillful and well learned in the Tipitaka. So it says Mount Meru is how to say. So half of the Mount Meru is in the water. It says the half of Mount Meru is above the water. It said. So is there any water area or ocean around Himalaya? And I don't know how high is Himalaya. Yeah. I forgot that's Tiro, the very famous also. Tiro. So he answered many questions about Buddhism. I think there are six volumes in Myanmar. And then you can ask Venerable Kilasa now living in US, America. And if you want to ask, I will send you his website.
Yes, sure. And then to be honest,
yes,
so far at this point, everything about cosmology in Buddhism, I'm taking it by Saddha.
yes.
So seriously, no, to be honest.
Yes, of course. So we need Saddha competence. So we need that competence to believe in what we cannot see and what we cannot hear and what we cannot understand. So through our knowledge, even you know how to say in the reply to the modern science. Okay, I read several books about the weak points of modern science. They said how to say there are still some species of fish, species and animal species they have never found before. They still now how to say see new animals, and the new places also they are still you know like finding like this one after another. It says there are how to say many unsolved problems, even how to say about the diseases people are suffering. Also, they cannot you know find the reason why this and that happened. So I read in the Wikipedia, Vietnam man. So so he couldn't sleep both day and night, and then, but he can walk. But his body is you know very slim, very thin, like become I think dry. But he can walk without you know without sleeping days and night. So you know scientists they cannot find the reason why it happened to him. So like this, and then one lady also I think from Vietnam also. I'm not sure that man who cannot sleep is Vietnamese man. Vietnamese man. Yeah, another person is the lady. She's just I think 28. Just 28. She uses you know cosmetic he applies. He uses cosmetic to her face. But when she uses you know that kind of cosmetic, so she became like 60. Like as if she was you know like over 60. How to say her complexion, her skin and her face you know like look like the woman of over 60. So scientists you know could not find the reason why. Yes. You see. So
No, I know,
yeah,
no, I
it's hard to say.
understand
Yeah,
science. Yes.
like scientists also, you know, can doubt things in Buddhism, like you know Mount Meru and Nirvana, and the hair, goes, etc. Also can doubt, but science also, you know, can be, you know, questioned.
No,
Right?
I understand that you know science cannot answer every single thing.
Yes.
But it's just something. It's not easy to you know figure out things according to what we have known or learned so far based on science. You see.
So science, like I think, like the saying, seeing is believing. Right?
No, yeah, no, I understand. You cannot see every single thing. Yes.
Yes.
You
Seeing
cannot
is
touch
believing.
every single thing.
Seeing is
Yeah.
believing. You know, I think I told you about that. I think so. Sayadaw, Dr. Silaninabi also. So one old American lady said to him, so when he was teaching Abhidhāna, she says, I don't believe if I don't see. She says so to the Sayadaw. I don't believe, I don't hear, I I don't believe if I don't see with my eye like this, with my ear, I don't believe. She said like this. So at the time Sayadaw asked, have you heard the existence of Myanmar country? She said, Sayadaw said, yes, I heard. So do you believe the existence of Myanmar country? Yes, I believe, she said. So have you been to Myanmar? Have you been to Myanmar? So I never been to Myanmar, she said. She answered. So if so, Sayadaw asked, is there no Myanmar country in this world? So that she came to understand. She came to understand. See, sometimes through our eyes and ear, we cannot see, we cannot hear, but there are invisible things that we cannot see through our eyes and ear, like this. Okay. So, for example, Einstein said in the water. Water is combination of like H2O, right? I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
H2O.
Yes, how to say, other ordinary people cannot understand. Even I don't understand, So scientists, they will say, in the water there are insects invisible through our naked eye. Okay, through our naked eye. So we don't see, that's why we drink. Right? So like this. And one event, one evidence also several. I think Johei, a very famous actor, superstar actor, Johei, he asked Mingo Saroji, the first Tipitaka Saro, so where is Nibbana? You also asked that question. What is Nibbana? Please explain to me about Nibbana. So Sarah replied, do you have the knowledge to understand Nibbana? So he asked like this. So at the time, that actor kept silent. You see? So how high knowledge do we have to understand, the whole world, the whole universe? Right?
Yeah, no. I understand that, of course.
Yeah.
I understand that. But what I mean is that sometimes, what we heard are not quite agreeing with each other, so we don't really know which one we should trust.
Yeah, in the Anutika, there are three types of three types of what. So sometimes, how to say, by you can say by anumana, okay? I will say Pāḷi word anumana. By anumana, we can say by how to say like logical thinking. By logical thinking, sometimes we have to accept, because there are things that we cannot see, through our naked eye. We cannot hear through our naked ear. So at the time, through the logical thinking, we have to accept. This is in Buddhism also, there is blind faith. There is blind faith. That Sayadaw said in this Buddhist cultural class in America. I listened to his Buddhist cultural class. In Myanmar, he taught. He said, there is blind faith in Buddhism also. But He also, although he says like this, he says blind faith, in which case, you know, the existence of hell and nirvana, the existence of course, Deva realm, heaven. So we can see. So those we cannot see, we have to believe in blind faith. But yeah, there's we can say blind faith. But how to say, with the help of the Buddha's teaching and with the help of our logical thinking, and we can accept, we can believe. For example, the blind faith is not how to say. For example, like the existence of Christian God, you know, Allah, like this, not like this. So I think relatively, if we compare with the God, this God, with the existence of Buddhist hell and heaven and nirvana. So we have very strong literature, and those literature also mostly in agreement with sometimes mostly science. So, for example, to see how to say a visible object, to see a visible object. So in Buddhism, what in Abhidhānappadīpikā, you all know there are four facts. You see, there must be four facts. So without these four facts, four facts, we cannot say we see a visible object. It is how to say that is proved by science. So science also, and if you read how to say Dr. Silananda's book, you will understand this. Okay, so Sayadaw, how to say, from the point of view of science also, he explained how people see a visible object. So now you also learning even teaching and Abhidhamma. You say there must be visible object, there must be Jakubsara, there must be light, and there must be attention also. But in the science, attention is not included. Attention is not taken into consideration. Right? They said only 3 points. They say only 3 points: visible object, and then Jakubsara, and then I say in Pāļi. Now I don't know the technical term, scientific term, and then light. You see, so this also have discovered these things. The Buddhas already taught these things from over 1,500 years ago, right? Yeah, in the Numana also, you need to have to believe, something. In the Milena Penya, there is one question about the existence of about whether the Buddha lived in this world or not. At the time, Nagasena answered. So there was how to say an author. So he wrote a book, very famous. So later people can understand, can believe that the existence of that author through seeing the book he wrote, that author wrote. So he also, it says, he is like this. He also there are the Buddha teachings, Tipitaka. So by reading, by seeing, by understanding the teachings of the Buddha, so it's sure that the Buddha lived in the world. He answered like this. Okay.
Okay, by the way, thanks. And then so back to our question here. So in the Nesaya,
Yes.
where is the Virulhaka and Virupaka? So they are in the, you mean in the four direction of the Himalaya or Mount Meru?
Himalaya.
Himalaya.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it says Purati Mena Tatarata. Okay, Tatarata lived in the east. Dakinina Virulago, okay. Virulaga in the south. Pashimina Virupaka in the west. Kuwira Udrandisa in the north. Kuwira. Okay. Okay, now let's go back. Yes. So when you maybe tomorrow or you can visit my private library and you can read that book about cosmology, Buddhist cosmology. There are 2 books. But that Time Series book, I think I identified it into 3 volumes, I think, because very thick. 3 volumes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
What I read long time ago says the Buddhist cosmology almost similar with the Indian cosmology.
Yeah, this also actually is also you see like this. I also have such books in Myanmar. Yes, when I study to write my introduction, because I wanted to write about the existence of Deva realm, because Western scientists, Western people, they don't want to believe in the existence of heaven. So I wanted to write about these things, the existence of heaven, not only from the point of view of Buddhist literature, but also from the point of view of scientists. And I will also re-question the science. I asked, yes. So, but yeah, when I study like this, I came to know, about the existence of king in, how to say, Hindu cosmology, Hindu culture also, like this. That's why Jataka stories are like from Indian literature. So some people complain like this. Okay.
Yes.
In
the Tika, I do not see the Himalaya mountain here.
Himalaya mountain?
Yes, in the Tika. I do not see this word.
No, how to say? You mean this Abhidhānappadīpikā Tika?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, in fact, how to say, they live around Himalaya. Okay, later, I will give you a reference. Okay, I will give you a reference later.
Okay, Sarah.
Okay, now 31. 30.
Yeah.
There are 8 Russian garden elephant. Okay. These are gacha. They all are called these are gacha. And then Tatarata. Yeah. Tatarata Titi can 2. It is Tatarata and Gandhabadipa. Tatarata and Gandhabadipa. Yeah, should be hyphen Gandhabadipa. And then Virulaka 2. Virulaka is Kaumbanta Sami. And then Virulaka. Okay. And then Virubaka is Virubaka and what? Virubaka and Nagadipati. Nagadipati. So Nagadipati Urito, Nagadipati Irito. Okay, Nagadipati Irito. You need to separate correctly. Irito. Irito is spoken, is said. But this part is easy. Number 32. Kuwera Titi. Kuwera Titi 4. Kuwera Titi 4. And then the city of Kuwera Titi. City of Kuwera Titi 2. And then weapon of Kuwera Titi 1. Okay. Okay. Teaching Abhidhānappadīpikā. Pāḷi. Very strange. Okay, later new generations have to learn.
It's not strange, It is very useful,
Yes. Okay, now Yakadibo Vasavano, Kuwero, Naravano. These 4. Okay. Yakariba, Vasavana, Kuwera, and Naravana. The Kuwera cities. Kuwera city is Alaka and Alakamanda. Okay. Alakamanda sa Puri Paranan Kata. Alakamanda sa. So Mandasa Alakamanda, we have to Mandasa, you have to hear a different version in Maragosa. Alaka Mandasa, Alaka Manda Asa. So Asa referred to Kuwera. So Puri, his city, his city, Nagara. So his city is Alaka and Lakamanda. Alakamanda. And then his weapon is Paranan Kata. Kata Paranami Sata. Paranasatami. Paranami Sata. So this should be, what type of sarana? If we see Paharana, even how I thought, without seeing the Nisaya, I thought Paharana, it looked like, Bhavasarana. Okay. Mostly if we see like Na and then, mostly Bhavasarana, but not always. So this is the evidence. So Paharana me Sata, weapon. So it should be, I think, Karanasarana. Karanasarana. So like the weapon by which or with which someone hits or someone hits harms somebody like this. So this is gata. So his weapon is gata. This gata is as iron. I don't know. Maybe iron hammer. I think so. Something like iron hammer.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
So the word alaka laka mandasa. So we have to divide it as the alaka manda asa, right, Sayadaw?
Yes.
It's the feminine, right?
Feminine. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Alaka manda asa.
In long R, right?
Yes, long.
Okay.
Okay. So gata is a mace. MUC mace. This is heavy clap also. The iron mace or iron heavy clap. Heavy iron clap. CLUB or iron mace is gata. His weapon. And then Chidodi Sana Matipa Pubadina Kamai. This is about what? Oh yeah, these are about 4 deities. Chidodi Sana Matipa. So Chidodi Sana Matipa. Pubadina Kamai. So Ime, these 4 kings we call Chidu Maharajika. Okay, Chidu Maharajika. Maharajika, they govern, they rule, they rule here over east, you see, east, west, south, and north. So Kama, it says in order, Kama in order. So Kama in order. So they rule these 4 directions in order.
So
But it's still difficult how to say. According to these, it's still difficult, which deity can rules which which direction. But according to our experience, our knowledge from the Adhanariya Sutta, we can know. Tadarata east, Virulaka south. So like east, south, west, north, like this. East, south, west, north. This is Kama order. Okay. What's your question? Yes.
So in this verse, we have 4 Kuvera deities, 2 cities, and 1 weapon, right?
So 4 Kuvera deities means the name of Kuvera is 4.
Yes. So 4 of them is the Yakha, Dipo, Vesawano, Kuvero, and Narawahano, right?
Yes.
And then the two cities are Alaka and Alaka Manda.
Yes.
So, and then the weapon is Gada.
Yes.
What is Puri?
Puri is connected with Alaka Mandasa. Okay. Puri.
City.
Puri means city.
City. Yes.
Town. Okay.
Okay. So yes, like Sayadaw Chikina instructed me how to read Pāḷi text, Pāļi commentary is a comment. So we need to use dictionaries, right? We need to use dictionary. Whenever we don't know the meaning of word, we need to check. We can check dictionary. Yes. So here now you know Puri meaning. Of course, there are many words that we have not known. We have not seen. Yes, I told you.
Baton.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, this Abhidhānappadīpikā gives the synonyms of word. Synonyms. Synonyms are written in passages like this. To be skillful in Pāḷi. Very good book. Okay. Any question? Easy, right? So we can rewrite this this last two lines. He may Chatudisana Ubhadina Chatudisana Chatudisana Kama Ariba. Okay, Kamami Yatakama. Kamami Yatakama. So Kama in this case should be Arpa Pavanabosaka. Kriya Visesana. Okay. So next pass. Next pass 33. For 33.
Like a fire, right?
Fire.
Fire 18.
Fire 18. Yes.
What is it? 迷道迷年.
Nida Mili, I think flame.
Flame. Okay.
Yes. Flame. Yeah. Flame is 3. Oh. My book is very, very old. Okay. Okay, Jada Veda, Fire 18. Jada Veda, Jada Veda, Sikhi, Jyoti, Pāvaka, okay, and Pāvaka, Dahana, Anala. Okay. So in Sanskrit, this Madhab Deshpande, he uses this Anala a lot. Anala. He uses Anala. But in Pāḷi literature, I never seen Anala. He is Anala. And then Hudavaha. So Dhana Anala, he also gives O plus A. Okay. O plus A. Otherwise, newcomer might be confused. Oh, what? Oh, yes. Okay, Hudavaha. Hudavaha. And then Hudavaha. Ajima. Here also. Hudavaho. Ajima. Ajima is like Chakuma, Satimandu, Satima, Ajima. Okay. And then Duma. Duma Ketu. Duma Ketu. There should be hyphen between two words. So Duma Ketu Aki. So Ketu and Aki. Okay, Duma Ketu and Aki. So these were confusing.
See, to be honest, I don't understand the way they put apostrophes. It doesn't make any sense.
Apostrophe?
Like they put the apostrophe after the word a, ke, the what? Why did they put the apostrophe there?
The first story indicates the illusion of art.
No, that is Ketu Aki, right, Sayadaw? It just all change into what?
Oh, yes. It should be, yes. It should be for art, between what and art, right?
Yes.
No need that one.
No need.
I don't understand. Sometimes they put
Yeah.
the apostrophe.
No need. I think so. Let's say no need. Yes. So in Sanskrit, Vagraha is indicator of enlightened art. Indicator of enlightened art. So here, in this case, no art is drawn, right?
Right.
Art is not drawn. Okay. How about in the Mahabharata? Mahabharata, there is nothing. No indicator.
Of course, because Myanmar language, how can you make an indicator?
Huh?
In Myanmar language, we don't have such thing in that, right?
So in this Emperor version, so they uses so Santi indicator. No, not all. Yes. What is it's not always. Yeah, Kedragi, Duma Kedragi, Duma Kedragi. So Kini and Bhanuma. Kini and Bhanuma, and then Tija, Dumasika, Vayusaka. Here should be hyphen Vayusaka, and then Kana Vatani also. Kana Vatani, and then Vasanara, and then Hudasa. That to Hudasa. So Huda so ta, Huda so ata. So ata introduces new word. Ata is related to the following word. So Sika, Chala, Chalachi, Chabume. These are flame. Flame three meanings. Sika, Chala, and Achi. Sika, Chala, and Achi. Should be Sika, Chalachi. Should be separate here. Sika and Chalachi. Sika, feminine gender. Sika, Chalachi. Okay. Yeah, Achi is gender, how to say, we cannot know. But Chapume, Apume. Apume means not in the masculine. But means feminine and neuter is possible. Neuters are possible. Feminine and neuters are possible. Okay. So that's why Achi is feminine and neuter. Chapume is Linga Vajaka, gender indicator. So fire 18 and flame
Achi is a feminine gender.
Yes, feminine and neuter according to this part, because Apume. So if only
Yes, two genders, Nabonsaga and the 18.
Yeah, if only feminine gender, so the writer might use him like 80 yen, maybe T yen, or maybe T or 80, so like this. So instead here he used apume. So he removes, what is no wanted. This is masculine. It's not wanted. Okay. So playing 3, Chala, Sika, and Ajit. The next verse. For this, I think, chip. Maybe chip.
So, Sarah, could you please count the 18 again?
80.
Yes, the 18 type of fire.
1, 8.
Yes, could you please count the name again?
Yes. Fire.
Yes, could you please
33.
count the 18 names again?
Oh, yes. Jada Veda, Sikha, Sikhi. Okay. Jyoti, Pavaka, Dhanna, Anala. 46. Okay. And Hudavaha, Ajima, and Duma Getu, and Agi, already 10. Huh? Kini, and then Bhanuma, Teja, and then Duma Sikha, and then Vayu Sakha, and then Kana Hotani, Vasanara, Hudasa, 18.
Yeah, okay, it's 18. Yeah. Before I count the Sikhi Jyoti is 1, that's why I say
Oh, Sikhi Jyoti, separate. Yeah. So next is fire chip. I think so. Fire chip. No, fire chip. Fire chip.
Fire chips?
Yes.
what does mean fire chip?
Fire chimney, for example, there is a heap of fire, okay, heap of fire. So how to say? For example, you throw a stone into that, into that fire heap. Okay, the heap of fire. So what rises up? What rises up? For example, you hit the, how to say, the burned iron, maybe for example, the wood, the burning wood. So you hit the burning wood. So what happened? Like, small fire, you see, small fire scatter, right? And rises up. Okay, so that is called fire chip. Yes. You know what I mean?
New word to me too. So.
Yes. And everybody translates that like this. Chip. Yes. Because I know this word because there's appear in the Pāḷi Abhidhānappadīpikā commentary. Yeah, there is one sutta also in the Anguttara Nikaya. Yes, there's simile. So, but here, fire chip and then ash.
So you mean it's like a spark?
Yes, fire
spark is much better.
Spot.
Yes.
Fire spot.
Fire spark, yeah.
Fire spot. Ash. Ash 3. So fire chip also, suffices to burn. You see, the whole house, the whole The whole village, you see, whole village.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, it's you also when you hit the two stones together, and then you get this fire spark.
Yes. Yes.
It's how you make fire.
Yes. Yes. In ancient time. So yeah, Mipo also in the fire chip. Mipo. Yes. So Pāḷi in Myanmar, this is how to say, like a small.
I think Sayadaw, like a
sport, a minute fire sport, that can develop. You see, that can develop when there is, um, enough, material. See, enough firewood, enough material. That's why in Myanmar there's a mipo. Very meaningful. Sometimes, I love our language, very much. When I how to say, when I consider how to say the word formation of Myanmar language, sometimes very meaningful and very wise also. Because I taught Myanmar language to Colombian couple and Russian and Chinese and Vietnamese, I taught. So at the time I came to notice the beauty of our language.
According to Mipo, this one, I think it's better to translate a fire spark, like Ryan said.
Fire sport, fire chip.
What fire spark? That is very similar to the Mipo.
Oh, okay, too.
No, fire spark.
S-P-A-R-K.
SP?
S-P-A-R-K.
Spark.
Spark, yes.
S-P-A-R-K.
S-P-A-R-K.
Fire spark.
Yes, spark.
Spark. I heard spot. Oh, yes. Spark is very, very good. Yes.
Yeah, because when we see the fire spark, it's really like what the name of the Mipo.
Yes. Fire spark. Oh, yes. Fire chip. Big body contain fire chip. And spark is better, right? Yes, spark is better. Okay. Fire spark.
Honest, he said the fire chip. I couldn't find this term, fire chip.
Let me how to say, like say, like like small, broken pieces.
Yes, small broken pieces of wood or something like that.
Wood
when you throw it in the fire, yes. But I think because according to the meaning of the Wifulenga and so on, it means a spark. It's not a chip.
Yes. Okay, let me keep chip. Also. But also here, yes, according to this Abhidhānappadīpikā, so in Myanmar Nisaya, when they translate, that's Bogla Vinyati commentary, it says a Mipo. Okay, Mipo. So that Mipo, Bhikkhu Bodhi translate fire chip, the chip of fire chip. So, but at the there another word, no Vipulinga and Pulinga. Another word. So that another word that appears in the Bogla Vinyati is not present here.
I see. What is it, Sayadaw?
What is the Bogla Vinyati commentary? It is a Papadika. Pāpadika.
Pāpadhānappadīpikā.
Yes. Pāpadika. Pāpadika.
Yeah, so that is the chip, yes.
Pāpadika.
That's the crust of a tree, yes.
Shit, right? Pāpadika. But that Pāpadika is translated into Myanmar by Ancient Sayadaw. Bibwa. Bibwa. I have a difficulty in translating that page. That page, in the Bhagavad Gita. Yes. Only 25 pages I have thus far translated.
Very good.
25 pages. There are 80
Yeah.
pages. 80 pages.
You 1/3 of the way, so
Sorry?
you 1/3 of the way.
Okay. So now with Pulingan, Yurajanda, fire spark is better. Fire spark is better. With Pulingan. And then ash, basma, siddhi, and charika. Basma, siddhi, and charika. Basma, siddhi, and charika. Siddhi, there's another meaning. Siddhi,
Yes,
the rich man.
Yeah.
The rich man.
Yes, the rich man.
Yes. Rich man.
So in this case, the siddhi is feminine, right?
Siddhi should be feminine because charika and
basma, yeah.
Without any gender indicator. Okay. Yes. 36. 36, you can say hot ash. Hot ash 1. Hot ash 1. Charcoal. Charcoal. Right?
Yes.
Charcoal 1. Charcoal 1. And then burning firewood. Now already 2.
Yeah. Yeah. We finished this.
Okay, let's finish this.
Yes.
Burning fagot, firebrand. Firebrand. Now I use this word. Firebrand. Firebrand and burning fagot in Myanmar dictionary. Firebrand 2. So firebrand.
Firebrand.
So this is like the firewood is half burning. Yeah, half burning. So you can take that firebrand, you make another fire. And then make another, and then you can burn the house.
Well, in that case, I don't see the difference between charcoal and firebrand.
The charcoal is, how to say, without
it's a black color.
The remaining part of the firewood. There's the whole the whole firewood has been burned. The already dark, already black. It's charcoal. A firebrand is only for example half. For example 1 inch firewood. Okay, 1 inch firewood. The half has been burned, or maybe the top has been burned. That we call firebrand.
Okay. So you mean half burned firewood?
Half burned firewood, or maybe like one part has been burned, like this. that there is, the remaining part which has not been burned.
Yes.
Yes. This fine friend. There's a pen in Pagot also. And then another Timisa. Timisa.
Timisa, not Tamisa.
Timisa. This is like, I think, like wood material.
Wood material.
Like wood material to be burned. I think so. Timisa. Wood material, I think so. This wick, this inflammable material, that is a wood. Inflammable wooden material, you can translate. Inflammable. Wood material. Wood material 5. So now we are learning language also, English and Myanmar and Pāḷi, 3 languages. 3 languages, right? Wood material, Timisa. Okay, here. Kukulo Tona Pasmasmi Nankaro Lata Momuka. Nankaro Lata Momuka. Kukula. Ona Basmasmi. So Kukulo to Kukulo Tona. Right? Kukulo Tona Basmasmi. Yeah, Kukulo to Ona Basmasmi. Oh.
Oh, how should we divide it again? So Tona
Yeah,
and
Tona Basmasmi.
Kukulo tu Ona or Tona?
Kukulo to Ona, of course. Ona hot. Ona Basmasmi. Ona Basmami. Hot ash. So that means Kukula is called Ona Basma. Ona Basma is called Kukula. Okay.
Ona
Yes. Ona Basma. Ona Basma.
Basmasmi. So that is the locative case?
Yes. See, there's a Megaro Lada Ingaro. Okay. Basmasmi here also hyphen.
So Enga.
Main, see, to Ona Basma Samain, and then Angaro. Okay.
Engaro.
This ma, beginning ma of Angaro, Lata, come from the previous word. And this Dona Basma Samay. Angaro, Lata.
Angara is charcoal.
Yes. So Angara means charcoal. Okay, Angara means charcoal. And then next one, Lata, Omuka. Yeah. La ta Omukan. Here also there is also Sandhi should be Alatan Omukan.
Oh my dear Lord, why they put the space between the Lata and Mumaka?
Yes. So here, if there is how to say Nigita, that Nigita changes to Ma. At the time there is no apostrophe. So you see, so here also Ona Basma Samay, there is no apostrophe. Here, Angaro, Lada, Angara, and Alada, Angaro and Alada, Latin. So between Ro and Latin, there is, apostrophe. Because this is not, there is no Nikita. Latin, Momukam, yeah, Omukam, should be a Latin, Omukam. There is Nikita, but there is no apostrophe.
So what is Onha Basma, Sayadaw?
Ona Basma. Basma means ash. Ona means hot ash.
Hot ash.
So hot ash is called Kugula.
So basically what it means, there is hot ash in Onha Basma.
So that means, how does it? No, like this. So
why is it in the locative case?
The word Kugula is in the sense of Ona Basma.
Oh, in the sense of, okay.
Yes, should be. In the sense of Ona Basma. So Ankara, charcoal, and Aladdin, Omugan, that is pine brand. Okay. And then inflammable wood material is so what? Fight the Smida. The Smida Iduma.
Also firewood.
Smida and Iduma, and the Ida. Chido, so Cha Edo, okay. Cha Edo, Chido. And then Ubadana, Newton, and then Aidana.
So Sami.
So to take the top Aidana. Okay.
So Samida Ida Omang Ja Ado.
Huh?
So Samida is
Mida,
one word.
no what?
Ida one word.
Iduma, no.
Iduma.
Yeah, not Ida.
So Ja.
Ida.
Ida is one word. So,
No what? Yeah. Okay. And then Ubadana, one word. And then Aidana, one word.
Aidana, so what is that? Hey, Tata.
Aidana, Tata, Aidana.
Tata, Aidana.
Yes. Tata, Aidana. Okay. So 5, inflammable wood material. Okay, that's all for today, for this week.
So Sarah, Itala, Ja Itala.
Huh? Where?
The third one.
Ida.
Oh, Ida. Oh, I see.
Ida.
I said the Ida. So Ida is here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ida.
Okay, thank you, Sayadaw. Sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Next week, only Saturday, 2 hours.
Yes, Sayadaw. See you next week, Sayadaw.
See you next week. Not next week.